This is Frank Goss with SGTV. It is as if he chose to rely entirely on intuition. He builds constructions, then he breaks the construct. He assembles paintings carefully, then he reaches into the vortex of color and, like Prometheus with a color wheel, breaks every expectation of order. Although chaos has played a role, Hassel Smith's paintings are spectacularly complete. Over the years, the gallery has developed a nationally important program built around the modernist movement in California. With the addition of the estate of Hassel Smith, one of the heroes of the San Francisco School of Abstract Expressionism, the gallery's holdings become a more complete picture of the period. Over the years, it has been interesting to see Smith's work admired by so many national collectors and museums.
And this is Jeremy Tesmer. Hassel Smith was born in Sturgis, Michigan in 1915. While he was still young, his family moved to San Mateo, a wealthy suburb of San Francisco. He attended Northwestern University in Evanston, where he double majored in art history and English literature. While there, he went into Chicago to see the Century of Progress exhibition, where he saw his first paintings by the European and American moderns. After that, he was an avowed modernist. After graduation in 1936, Hassel moved to the Bay Area, where he enrolled in classes at the California School of Fine Arts. He studied with Otis Oldfield and Maurice Stern, among many others. Upon finishing his training at the California School of Fine Arts, Smith took a job with the WPA program helping the men on San Francisco's Skid Row. During the war years, he worked for the Farm Security Administration in Arvin, California, where he developed a deep empathy for those who worked hard and had little. In 1945, he returned to the California School of Fine Arts to teach. He taught there until 1952, alongside major talents like Clifford Still, David Park, Elmer Bischoff, and Ansel Adams, a veritable dream team of American artists. Guest teachers included Mark Rothko, Ad Reinhardt, and Stanley William Hayter. His most famous student was Richard Diebenkorn. Smith began making abstract expressionist paintings in around 1946. By 1957, when this painting was made, Smith was widely considered a major force in avant-garde painting. He was included in the first exhibition at LA's famous Ferris Gallery in that same year. During the 60s, Smith made a series of whimsical figurative paintings like this one. Over the course of that decade, he taught at UC Berkeley, UCLA, the Bristol Polytechnic School in England, and the Cardiff College of Art in Wales. He showed with the Lexi Gallery in San Francisco and Andre Emmerich in New York. Starting in the 70s, Smith began to work on a new series of paintings he called measured works. Inspired by bebop jazz legends like Charlie Parker, American Quilts, and his attempt to subvert the idea that geometry is necessarily orderly, Smith made his paintings with ruler and compass well into the 80s. These paintings are bright, graphic, and mysterious. Geometric abstraction often involves classical order, but Smith's paintings seem produced by intuition too. It is almost as if they are encoded as much as painted, with small connections in places and broken connections in others. I can just picture Hassel laughing as we tried to decipher paintings that are more or less random. Said the artist, "My paintings are intended to be additions to, rather than reflections of or upon life." These paintings are also really musical, but it's a music of improvisation. They are also funny in a way. What do the numbers here suggest? If there is a system at work, I certainly can't find it. Perhaps the joke is on me for searching for a system in the first place. Hassel Smith could make a really elegant work too. For an artist known for his wild streak, he could show remarkable restraint on occasion. As time progressed, painterly areas quietly crept in among the highly finished circles, squares, and lines. In the late 80s, Smith returned to an unrestrained celebration of the brush and his ability to wield it like a master. Feathery and vivid, these works are joyful celebrations of color and stroke. Their vertical format brings your head up, evoking a spirit of triumph, even in his 70s, the vortex of energy known as Hassel was still turning out masterpieces like this one. He was still getting shows, too. This painting was shown in a solo show at Sonoma County Art Museum in 2002. He also had shows and was included in shows at places like Berggruen Gallery in San Francisco and Gagosian in New York. Sullivan Goss is honored to represent the estate of a titan of American art, Hassel Smith. The inaugural exhibition of his estate with the gallery will be on view through May 31st. Come see it.